just can't go this way. Please deliver us today. We just can't go this way. We like the Israelites killing pain. We just can't go this way. So send us another Moses again. We just can't go this way. Oh, 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 oh. See their way. We just can't go this way. Oh, 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 oh. No, 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 no. The poor have to slave night and day for next to nothing pay, so they can't see their way. We don't enjoy equal facility. Like Pharaoh and company, brainwashing we say we free. We just can't go this way. We just can't go this way. Please deliver us today. We just can't go this way. Time to make them oppress us pay. We just can't go this way. So the children could see them. Suffer like this. You said that you would take care of the poor, just like you did in Egypt. When Pharaoh had the Israelites in bondage, you delivered them. But here again, we are in the same khaki pants. We have those modern Pharaohs who oppress the poor, who represents Israel. They confuse us with so much lies. Not even thinking that we will realize. And if we criticize, we could be ostracized. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord, please listen to this prayer that comes from the poor. Another Moses again. Oh, we just can't go this way. Please deliver us today. Time to make them oppress us pay.
get up one morning, your elders have something. You don't know how they get it, but you want to use it. But if you ask them old people to get the things what they went through, ask them this any day, and your parents sure to say, black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to get a pulley and jam with the devil. Why? Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim offshore and hold your boat steady. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you're here, you get a little something. With that dragon eye, you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man do get nothing easy. Say you get up one morning, and oil money running. How it come you don't know, so that it care how the thing go. But if they read about Uriah, they wanna find out the pressure. How we get so much old hell to get a penny from TLL. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you're here, you get a little something. With that eagle eye, you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. I say we get up one morning, independence happening, getting the thing come easy. Now they're taking liberty. But if they know about petition, we are to send to England for some woman to tell we in this colony free. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. People hold you, humiliate you, turn on and sell you, and then they free you. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you're here, you get a little something. With that dragon eye, you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. So when a black man gets something, he got to start thinking. You get it there easy. You got to practice economy. From getting licks from the slave master to become the landowner. Brother, it's a terrible journey, packed with plenty brutality. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to rise up, you got to stand up. Make up your mind, you will always stay on top. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover my mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's the one and only in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. TNT time. And of course, 6 to 9 p.m. USA time. You know, when you live in America, you have to fall back and spring forward. So we have learned how to do that here. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't matter what planet you're from Mazatanius, Venuranius, Sunuranius. Each and everyone is welcome in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Doesn't matter what color t-shirt you wear. You wear a pink t-shirt, you wear a mauve t-shirt, you wear a salmon t-shirt. Each and everyone is welcome in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. And let me bring in my partner, the man that's known all over TNT. They don't just call him Tommy, they call him Uncle Tommy. And when they put uncle in front of your name, you know you are a person of status, statue, all the stats you could get. That is the one and only, my good friend, my pal, Uncle Tommy. Tommy, how you going?
Good evening, good evening, good evening. And I'm going fabulous this evening. How are you going?
Tommy, I really can't complain. You know. Every day
Mm-hmm.
above dirt is a great day.
But somebody tell me when they put uncle in front of your name, that means you're damn old.
Nah. To me, that's a sign of respect.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, you see Uncle Jones, Uncle Sam.
All right.
That's how we figure it out. There's a little sign of respect. You know what I mean?
All right. I'll take that for now.
All right, you sure you gonna take that for now?
I will take that for now.
All right.
I have no choice. But you did any running today?
Now today was my day off.
Okay.
You know, Tommy, these days, I cherish my days off.
I know you do. But I know you do, and I know you also eyeballing that record.
Yeah. Say that again, Tommy.
Yeah, eyeballing that record.
Yeah, boy. I eyeballing that. And school actually started yesterday. And
right.
It's always a pleasure when you stand before. I have 35 kids in one class and 34 kids in another class.
All righty. This is what, the winter semester?
Huh?
This is what, the winter semester?
No, they just call it the spring semester. Well, no, the spring semester.
Okay.
And the semester last year was fall. So we have spring and we have fall, you know?
So there's no winter at your installation.
Nah, they don't call it winter, they just call it fall. You know, and of course, going forward, you're gonna have spring break, where the kids go to the Caribbean, different Caribbean islands, and hang out on the beach for a week or so.
Or go to Florida and have the food.
Correct is right. Or go to Florida. Yeah? But Tommy, interesting things happen today.
I see you didn't. I see you didn't play Santi Manite this evening.
But wait now, Tommy, but thanks a lot, you know. Thank you so much, man. That's why it's a team, you know what I mean? Folks, I want to apologize. Let me go back. We always play this before we get into the program. So Tommy, thank you very much.
It have our place, WZYE, where they treat you like friends and family. So if you're looking for a place to belong, going WZYE, you could come along. If you have haste, though, come with me. We do have DAT on WZYE, Santa Manite.
There we go. That's the one and only Dr. Love, who is no stranger to in the village. Rennie Mohammed. Tommy, I want to ask you a question if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Do you have a general idea of how many murders we have in Trinidad and Tobago as of today? Tell me the last number you heard.
Nothing wouldn't surprise me, but I want to think at least 30 at this point.
Tommy, sometimes I just try to trap you sometime, but like I can't trip you up, man. I was trying to trip you up.
Why would you want to
take away some wattage from your bulb? But you just keep on shining brighter and brighter and brighter.
Oh yeah?
But Tommy, you reside in the United States of America, do you?
Most of the time. Or some of the time.
Okay. Tommy, do you have at your disposal any apparatus that can feed you this sort of information every second, every millisecond? Do you have any type of apparatus like that?
No, but every day I get a copy of the newspaper. I mean, I'm being honest.
Tommy, I trying to trip you up, man, but you ain't cooperating at all, man. You're an uncooperative witness.
Well, I'm trying not to tell a lie because a lie has no memory.
So Tommy, let me go to the chat first. I want to come back and discuss that with you because I am shocked and amazed, Tommy, that you are on the ball as far as what's going on in Trinidad and Tobago.
I try.
And if you are just a regular citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, I am shocked that a person who will have all, Tommy, every single apparatus at his exposure to get things right, he calls a press conference and he gets it 200% incorrect.
Why are you surprised? Is that the first time?
Well, I am surprised. And the reason why I'm surprised is because of what's happening in Trinidad and Tobago. That's why I'm surprised. But we will get to that. Oh, wow. First in the village tonight was Dr. Love. You want to know me? He said, good night, brothers and sisters. Love in the house. Great love is all I bring. Respect to the panel, Mr. Walls, Lady Diana, Mr. Tommy.
Respect, Dr. Love.
Rennie says, sending out respectful, joyful, peace, love to all the ladies. He said, give love and gladly receive. Give wit, passion, and always believe. Simple smile can give you comfort for quite a while. Don't hesitate to share. Sometimes a little love can cure our greatest fear. Hey, he gained back his mojo, boy. He gained back his mojo, Tom. He gained back his mojo.
Wow.
Well, you know, it's shooting, fighting, and killing over petty dollars and a few shillings. We need a cleanup campaign, not to clean the road and the pavement, but the rubbish inside of the parliament.
Oh,
Humanity.
such
As he said,
humanity.
I go play a song there. Let me finish go through the chat. I go play a song. I go play a song. Curtis Monteshad, welcome. Caribbean Soul, welcome. Good night to you. Caribbean Soul, Wall Street defending is Ola Christopher, but Rowley said guts is rotten when he get Abraham talk about Ola. Oh God. We have some Tommy. I went into our archives, boy, and I have some Johnny Abraham to bring back tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I went deep into the archives, boy. Deep into the
Well,
archives.
I know you would have had to have gone.
Yeah. Yeah, the Prime Minister had to say something about him. Yeah, Rowdy came to talk about crime today. And no plans or solution, only UNC and Johnny Abraham. Judy, welcome. Well, Judy,
Good night,
Tommy and
Judy.
I flying solo tonight. Well, yeah, we flying solo. Caribbean Soul. Well, I stop call people uncle. I get customer stranger for calling him uncle. Hear that, Tommy?
I hear it. I hear it.
Tommy is all. Tommy is all, boy. Oh, God.
All right.
All right. Caribbean Soul says, Tommy, you have Google right there. Tommy, let me see who this call is here. Take this for a minute. Let me take this call for a
Go
minute.
ahead. Well, it's Thursday. It's only the 18th of January, and the way things are going, it looks like control is not an option. But we keep on keeping on.
Yeah, Tommy. So, Tommy, what happened today? The Prime Minister had a press conference. And that's why I was talking about when you said, when I asked them questions, you answer them all. Video, boy, Orange in the house. Welcome, Video.
Welcome, Vidya.
Yeah, Video in Orange, you know. Video right across the way there, you know.
Yeah.
Right there, you know. Yeah. So, to my amazement, I was listening to the press briefing that the Prime Minister had today. And Tommy, I was shocked and amazed that the Prime Minister couldn't get the amount of murders correct in Trinidad and Tobago. And of course, we had to fact check him. We had to fact check kings, Tommy.
That's right.
So we had to fact check him. Tommy, well, maybe I should let you listen to the video or let me let you listen to it, because the video was, the press conference was like a hour and something. All right? And listen to what the Prime Minister had to say.
Crime and criminality in Jamaica. As a matter of fact, all the criminals they shift their operation from one place to another. So the state of emergency kept spreading from one place to another behind them. Today in Jamaica, they're pretty much experiencing the same thing that we are experiencing. An inordinately high level of violent crime, where the numbers early in the new year is almost like it was last year. Because what has been put at the criminals have not deterred them to the effect that we have yet seen any significant deterrence. But you have to bear in mind that this does not mean a uselessness of the security services. Because had they not been doing what they have been doing and getting some measure of success, the situation would have been far worse. It is bad enough that you have 33 murders in one country like that, and we have, what, 20 here already for the year? But ask yourself, had we not been on the job, pushing back at the criminal component of our nation, what would that number have been? So,
Fact check. On January 18, 2024, Prime Minister Rowley made a statement regarding the number of murders in Trinidad and Tobago, indicating that the count was 20. However, upon closer examination of official data, it has been revealed that the accurate figure for that date was, in fact, 30. This discrepancy highlights the importance of accurate information in public statements and underscores the need for precise data when addressing critical issues such as crime rates. PM Rowley need to stop lying to the population of the country.
Fact check.
Fact check. Fact. Bow. Fact check. You. Tommy 20, boy? You is not head of the National Security Council. You're going to have a press conference. You will have people tell you, boss, Olio, give me the numbers, eh? Let me get the numbers. Let me get the accurate numbers.
You think he really
So,
don't know? You honestly in your heart, you think he don't know what the numbers are?
I think the game the wrong numbers.
Okay. All right. and what else you have for sale? The Brooklyn Bridge?
But Tommy, you know there are times that people could get the wrong information.
All
He
right.
could have gotten the misleading information.
All right.
You know, a partner of mine called me. He said, boy, Anselm, did you hear the whole? I said, boy, I listened to the whole press conference yet, you know. He said, I want you to go through it. Go from like 44 minutes onwards. And when I went, he told me something about the Prime Minister says 20 murders in Trinidad, right? And he think the number higher than that. So I said, all right, hey, KFC, welcome. Right? Let me just welcome some people here before we go, right? Mira from Princestown. Okay. Mira, is this the first time you joining us?
Welcome.
Mira said, good nice guys. Welcome, Peter. Citizens. Time to call the election day. Judy says, PM addressed Johnny Abrams as that man. He's rude, indignant, inhumane to citizens. Well, Judy just being consistent in his behavior. Vidya says this man still blaming the opposition. Not just he, you know, but other people too as well. Yeah. Anderson, boy. Anderson, welcome. Wilson Anderson, boy. Good night, friend. My friends from Akira and Anderson, boy. Yeah. Akira and Anderson back in good grace, boy. Yeah. But I see Troy in a little bit. I know what is he doing to Troy, you know, but something happening.
But Anselm, the situation in Trinidad is serious when it comes to the crime. But the resolution being proposed by the leader of the opposition and the Prime Minister, both of them, as far as I'm concerned, are not saying anything. Because an SOE is not a way to resolve the crime situation.
But Tommy, I gonna still say that you have to try something. Now the Prime Minister also talked about the SOE in Jamaica, and he was wrong about that too. I fact checked that too. He was wrong about that. He was trying to make it look like if the SOE didn't work in Jamaica, but that's not true. As a matter of fact, I'll see if I still have that information. Tommy, to me, this is how I look at it. I think the people want a sense of relief, something, anything, to give them.
I believe you, and I know that to be a fact and that to be true. But I'll tell you something. Nothing beats boots on the ground. We need boots on the ground. We know where the problems are occurring. We have to put boots on the ground. It's
But Tommy,
it's
not happening.
If they don't put boots on the ground, they're not going to resolve the situation.
Well, the alternative.
It's war. It's war. In war, it's only when boots go on the ground that means that you're seriously confronting the problems.
Well, Tommy, to me, I rather put a band-aid now and think about things later. Because, all right, right now, the RPNM is basically clueless about crime. Absolutely clueless. Them no head from the elbow. Them, and you know, we used to have a saying on Wall Street, right? You screw up, you move up, right? Fitzgerald Hines is the biggest failure. Let me repeat that. Fitzgerald Hines is the biggest failure as a Minister of National Security. And I want to go on record on stating that eventually, Prime Minister Rowley got to get rid of his partner. He got to get rid of him. Because, as I said, Trinidad and Tobago went to the Murder Olympics, and Fitzgerald Hines, as Minister of National Security, get a gold and a silver, the two highest murder rates in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. Right? First and second. What does that say, Tommy? Why is it that the Prime Minister is protecting Fitzgerald Hines? Fitzgerald Hines holding some brief fame or something? Or?
It seems that way. But at the end of the day, we have a series, a number of square pegs and round holes. And I don't know why we settle in for that. When I say we, I mean the people of Trinidad and Tobago are settling for that. Because I don't think it's no high science or no rocket science to resolve the issues and the problems that we're having. We're paying an enormous sum of money to national security. They have to work for the money. They have to work for the money. What are we paying them for? To work against us?
Well, Tommy, that's a good question, and I don't have the answer.
They have to work for us, man, and working for us means if it seems to be combat, they have to be combat ready. What happened? They're afraid. They fear that they might get hurt. That's why we hired them, because we were of the impression that they were trained and they were ready to resolve our issues, our security issues. It's national security. That's their name. That's the name of the game. Security. Not insecurity.
But Tommy, hold on. Denise, welcome. Denise say good night, Wall Street and Tommy. Mira from Princess Town says, guys, I'm home early today, so that's how I'm here with you all. Speak the truth, and I will definitely be a supporter of your program. I love truth, not lies. Blessings. Okay?
That's what we try to do.
First, TGE. What's TGE?
First TGE. Thank God. Well, I don't know. TG.
Denise will be doing some big thing there that Denise, I don't know what TG is now, and I'm trying to guess. First TGE, maybe it's the SOE she mean to say. Need an assessment of the key issues. Then I plan to address the issues short, intermediate, and long term with ongoing evaluation of the implementation and adjustments as appropriate. Yeah. Oh, day. All right. Didn't stop typing so fast, now, girl. Oh God.
First, they need okay.
First, they need an assessment of the key issues. Denise, you know how long this government has taken to make assessments? Hey, Tommy? Hey, Florida, welcome.
Hey, good night, Mr. Anson. Good night, Mr. Tommy.
How you going?
Good night,
I
sir.
love the conversation today.
Yeah.
Mr. Anson, Mr. Tommy. I know I like how the conversation going. I know you guys know the crime rate high and you guys look for solution. But Mr. Tommy, I have a question for you. Why do you think the SU is not good? Because right now, for me, Trinidad in a crisis. And sometimes in a crisis, you have to do things that you wouldn't normally do. You know, with the SOE, you'll compromise people and take some of their rights away from them. They won't be able to earn money. They won't be able to be out at a certain time. But sometimes you need to press that reset button. And you know, the SOE will be for the night. It's we have to try to break this cycle. We have to try to break this cycle for these criminals and them, because these criminals and them now in Trinidad, they get sophisticated. They do surveillance. They don't just. I'm not talking about the normal people who do the robberies. I'm talking about these guys and them. You see, social media. They use social media to their advantage, and this is one solution that the police should have accountability for. Use the same social media to their advantage to find where these people are. And the sad thing about it is that, all right, UNC had a meeting, but every time UNC tried to have a resolve a issue and get the citizens talking to find out, and everybody had a point of view and get ideas, why the PNM always had to fight it down and bring back something that happened 10 years ago? To try to change the narrative, and the sad thing about it, few sycophants continue with that narrative. But the young generation don't get fooled that easy. So I think to start dealing with crime, the first thing I had to do, they should really do that SOE. And let the police be out at night and start the surveillance when they have no law-abiding civilians outside. Let's see who outside at that time, and they define surveillance. That's the number one surveillance. We need that.
Okay,
So,
Florida.
Yeah, so Mr. Tony and you guys have a good night.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Yeah. Florida making a good point that we need surveillance. But what I'm trying to say, and it would probably lead into what Johnny Abrams was talking about. You need policing. You need boots on the ground. You need police presence. You need, and when I say presence, just like how it was done in New York, 24 hours, boots on the ground. Listen, it's no rocket science. Remember we spoke with Ramsey, and he was telling us some things, which was true. You need boots on the ground. You need, whether you're using joint police and army, however you do it, you just need to occupy. You need occupation. You need to occupy the space.
But Tommy, it ain't happening, Tommy.
Why? Why is it not happening? And people being paid for around the clock security?
Yes, but this RPNM government is a reactionary government. Tommy, think about this. If the UNC didn't have a meeting on Monday, you think the PNM would have called a meeting tonight?
Probably not.
Probably not. No, because the crime talks get so much traction. I've said to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, this RPNM problem government under Prime Minister Rowley is a reactionary government. That's why Dr. Rowley is a transactional leader as opposed to a transformational leader.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
The UNC have a meeting Monday. The meeting was packed. The UNC didn't call a meeting because they wanted UNC people to come to the meeting.
Because there's a national problem. There's a national crisis.
National crisis.
There's
They
a national
want
crisis, and they're
anybody
looking
to come
and
and
they're looking
talk
for
about.
solutions. They're looking for solutions.
Look, can we get solutions? So I think it's a brilliant move on behalf. Maybe the UNC need to start doing some other things too. Start doing some things with property tax too.
And listen,
don't just do crime alone. Do other things too as well.
Retired Officer Abrams really was passionate about the way he addressed.
And he's correct. Hold on, let me take this caller. Caller, welcome. Hello, caller.
Good afternoon, JB here. What's up?
How you going?
Good afternoon, JB here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hearing you loud and clear.
I have a cool question. You talk about having boots on the ground, but do you see Earl Christopher as someone capable of leading troops on the ground in a real sense? Because that's exactly what we need. But however, I do not think a person of the caliber like Earl Christopher would be suited enough to lead a charge onto the street to deal with the crime problem. So the first problem we have is that we have the wrong person in front to lead the charge. We need someone like a mobile person, like with a moment she's like Johnny Abraham or something to lead that charge. But I don't think that you'll get the full support of our troops, given the situation. I mean, you can't be in an office and expect, the things you probably have to do like how guys should do it, go on the ground with the fellas and deal with the problem on the ground level. So I fully agree with you there, Tommy.
All right. Okay. But JB, the thing about it is this.
Yeah.
Them been in power for 9 years now. In year 9, you telling the Prime Minister to tell the Commissioner of Police all they need boots on the ground in year 9? They may realize that in year 2 or year 3.
Yeah, but Tommy,
go ahead.
Yeah, but it also have more to do with the social economics also. I mean, the social economics of the RPNM government, what is not helping the poor man on the ground. I mean, I could go into detail with that, but
no, I agree with that.
That the social economics of the
go ahead.
Is also a problem. So if you don't deal with the social economics, you won't you can't address the crime problem. I mean, the cost of living today versus then, even everything, it become harder. I mean, it's harder for a small man to set up a job because one, they can't get US. If they get US now, they can't procure for good because the procurement legislation makes it so difficult for small and medium businesses to procure goods is absolutely impossible. I mean, even look at a simple thing like the casino industry, which I was involved in some time ago. I mean, the casino industry, I don't know if they did a feasible study, but the casino industry employed a lot of persons from at-risk areas. You increase the tax on casinos without doing a proper assessment. So therefore, now you have young ladies who are from these at-risk areas at dealers home now because you're increasing tax by 100%. Also to those from the entertainment industry was heavily employed by these casinos. And because of these taxes, these high tax level of taxes, these casinos are no longer can't spend any money to employ these people and do community work. So all in all the policies of this PNM government, this RPNM government, has affected those at a ground level, and that is why we have the crime that it is now. So it's a matter of looking at the two ends, then look at the soft policies in terms of what caused the crime, and what caused the crime is social economics. And of course, the hard measure, it means they need to put boots on the ground. And if they don't understand that, it don't make any sense. If you can't do the job, let somebody else do the job. It's plain and simple like that.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, man. Tommy, the thing straightforward, I think that first of all, right? a fish does not rotten from the tail, right?
Yeah,
You
but
hear how the prime minister attack former senior superintendent, you know. The man was no little fly by night former senior superintendent Johnny Abraham, you know. You know that man attacked that fella, boy? Vicious.
you think I'm surprised?
But Tommy, I hear you, but Tommy, we should not make that to be par for the course.
We shouldn't. But guess what? We know what we're working with. We know what we're working with. Do you expect anything else or anything more? Anything less?
Yes, I expect better. I
Yes.
expect better.
Don't hold your breath, though. You heard? All right.
Tommy, I just do. But Tommy, no. When people hear me come and we say 26% of black people living below the poverty line, right? They say, oh, it's only black. No, folks. Those people are part of the people who might be causing the crime problem. Tommy, my mother don't know where she getting her next plate of food coming from tomorrow.
You're talking about the late?
Say that again.
You say your mother?
No, I'm just talking about those fellas don't know where their parents next plate of food coming from. Yeah, Florida, go ahead.
Yeah, a quick question for you, Mr. Anselm and Mr. Tommy. So, do these criminals buy the guns with TT dollars or US dollars? And if you can't get US dollars, who is the people in Trinidad and Tobago have access to all these big US dollars? Because I can't see these normal guys on the street have US dollars who they buy the guns for TT dollars. TT dollars are value. So that's the question the people had to ask themselves. All right, Mr. Anselm, Mr. Tommy.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yep.
I don't know, Tommy, but I think they could go by certain stores and change TT8 to 1, right?
Probable, quite probable.
Yeah. I think they could go certain places and buy and get some
us?
Some US dollars. But Tommy, in my estimation, Tommy, the crime problem in Trinidad can be solved easily.
Absolutely. All we need to do is get the square pegs out of the round holes.
Yeah.
And
go ahead.
And get people who are competent to do the work. We have seen examples of good security measures being put in place before, and we saw the results. Numbers don't lie. Also, we know that up here in the United States, there are resources that we can tap.
Hold on, Benjamin, hold on. Go ahead, Tommy.
Yeah. We know that right here in the United States, there are resources we can tap that could be of great assistance in Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, most of all, you need the cooperation of the operatives there. But what I'm saying is that it is all doable. It's no rocket science.
Benjamin, welcome.
Yeah, how are you going?
We going good, man.
Good evening.
What I'm saying, right? You see, anybody opposes government, whether they're speaking the truth or lie, anybody opposes government, they're in trouble, you know. They're in some trouble. Like they attack the senior soap. They attack Gary. Anybody, your friend.
Karen.
Your friend attack Indrani, the criminologist.
Oh,
on a program. Your WZYE program with
Indira Rampasad. It's Rampasad, Dr. Rampasad.
Yes.
Yeah, Indira Rampasad.
But you Kamla said this is a crime. Everybody taking part in this. It's not a UNC thing. It's a island-wide thing that call on everybody, you know, to get together and see if we could solve this problem. PNM and do that. Now I hear tonight that there are some meeting tonight. But what I'm saying, crime is everybody's business.
That's right.
But them train it on UNC. That is once you link up with the UNC, that you're talking and meeting with the UNC. But the meeting was to discuss about the crime problem in the country. Correct. And Kamla invite a set of speakers, you know. They're making it a political now on the other show. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, man. Thanks, Bishop.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Yeah, and he made a good point there. Instead of it being a national crisis, they're making it into a political crisis.
Correct.
It doesn't matter who the heck political party. The criminal they're asking you to see a party card.
Correct is right. There we go. Yeah, and that is it, you know, Tommy. It's very simple, eh? But Tommy, the government is in power. Why the government didn't hold crime talks with the people of Trinidad and Tobago? They could have done it.
No,
they had all the opportunities to do it.
Not just that. The talk, the discussions should have included the government too. It should have been a national issue, a national symposium.
But you know for a fact that would not work. Because the talks between the UNC and the PNM for the crime talks that were supposed to have, they never had it. Because they didn't want Gary Griffith, they don't want this one, they don't want that one. So why is it send you trying to meet with somebody who don't want to meet with you?
Guess what?
Yeah.
The disservice they're doing is to the citizenry.
But at the end of the day, Tommy, what they're gonna do is blame the UNC back from 2000. Yeah, what I'm gonna say? You know them problems we have today is because of Kamla Prasad Besessa from 2010 to 2015. And if they get vexed, they go back to Pandey from 1995 to 2001. Them causing the problem now. Yeah, them is the one causing all the problem.
That's so lame.
Not lame for them.
That is so lame.
Well, you should hear them. You should hear others rant and rave. Yeah? And they don't come up with no solutions. Zero solutions. Well, let me don't say no solutions. Very rarely do you hear them put any solutions on the table. Very rarely. Because them bankrupt of ideas too. In my estimation, Tommy, this RPNM government will go down in the history of Trinidad and Tobago as the worst government ever in Trinidad and Tobago. I said it. Let me repeat that. This RPNM government, led by Prime Minister Rowley, will go down in the history as the worst government for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And I can tell all you why. I can tell all you why.
Top of the hour.
Yeah, I could tell all you why. The numbers are there. Numbers don't lie, you know. Numbers don't lie. Numbers do not lie.
Numbers never lie. Numbers never lie.
You know, don't care what you think. Don't care what you do. 1 + 1 is 2.
That's right.
Don't care what you do. So, folks, we're going to go for a quick break. It's In the Village with yours truly, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're going to go for a quick break, and we'll be right back after this. Don't go nowhere. Stick and stay. We'll be right back after this short message.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
That is how me cars go bang bang. Every time I hit a pothole, must pass inspection. Check all the brakes and suspension. Road so bad, mashing up the car, but they want to charge for inspection. Sticker Trinidad. It's not a real place. Yes, we have a big bitch lake on the road, and them it never paid. It's not a real place. Protest for that you would never see unless it's ketchup in KFC. It's not a real place. La da da. Waterwan. Jamaican partner tell me Waterwan. I'm going on big boy. He said no boy. 5 months calling Wassa, fix the pipe by the savannah. Water waste him no look what go on. I can't wash my head or me ding dong. It's not a real place. Coming to cut if your bill not clear. Paying for water, you're getting air. It's not a real place. The only place in the world you go see when the pipe water brown like morphine. It's not a real place. La da da. More. If you hear me gas tank ball, I done already putting on. No free drop again. This thing making me shame. Ever since the subsidy passed, even Trinidad killer shut down for years. It's not a real place. Can't afford gas too high. Best I buy a horse and learn to ride. It's not a real place. Used to think God was Trini, but I feel he moved to our next country. Trinidad. It's not a real place. La da da. Bodo. That's the sound of gunshot. Bodo. Right now, Trinidad hot. Top 10 will ranking with crime. Nowhere safe because of them slime. Murder, robbery, and Clyde. Look, the thief me jockey shorts off the line. It's not a real place. The Minister of National Security say it's not here work to fight crime, you see. It's not a real place. Blessed land, it was so nice. Heaven on earth, a sweet paradise. It's not a real place. La da da. Story just continue. The disrespect and arrogance you put in with true. You can't even take care of Trinidad. One for Tobago playing you mad. You want me, nobody want to see you. Trying to tell Valley what to do. Mind your damn business. That's what Valley say. Mind your damn business. Is how you running this PHA. Mind your damn business. You have no say here in Tobago. Mind your damn business. Why take your goat, your sheep, leave and go? It's not we don't like you. You're too damn fast. Mind your damn business, what Valley say. I will run Tobago my way.
THA. Me and the gang running it my way. Watson boy, you have no shame. If not me on video playing toe game. I's a decent man, you see. Respect my wife and my family. Mind your damn business. Watson, you eye too long. Mind your damn business. You and Rowley wearing the same crown. Mind your damn business. Boy, you make Tobago feel low. Mind your damn business. Everybody see where you had your toe. It's not we don't like you. You're too damn fast. Mind your damn business, what Fally say. And you running this THA. Why? Bacchanal. Rowley, Trinidad and Tobago too. Ask me to send this message to you. To sit down and Mako the THA. Call the election right away. People dying all around the country. You playing golf, make yourself happy. You don't say who dead, they don't bother you. Manning only what the hell you go put me through. Mind your damn business. Big award for you. Mind your damn business. Why they don't know the things they don't do. Mind your damn business. You Mr. Arrogant, you feel you have class. Mind your damn business.
So, folks, we are back with you, folks. You know how we just do it here in the village? We just pick up the phone and call people. So during the break, we pick up the phone and we call former senior superintendent Johnny Abrams. Mr. Abrams, welcome to In the Village. How are you doing, sir?
Well, good night to you and all your listeners, the viewing public and whoever following this program.
Good evening, Mr. Abrams.
Former senior superintendent, you know you're the talk at Trinidad and Tobago, right?
Well, you see, and that is a nice thing I will tell you why. A little Johnny come lately, wake up the whole sleeping giant, boy.
Correct is right, you know. You wake up the whole population, boy. You know? So what you are saying resonated with the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Even the Prime Minister, he was a little disrespectful though, eh? Even the Prime Minister call your name.
That is normal attitude. So I'm not taking him on.
But
you heard me?
Yeah. But you don't think he needs to, I mean, kind of make it a little.
If he could go to other countries and say the police stupid, what do you expect, boy? What do you expect?
Oh God. You know, when I listen, but listen to this, right? Today in his press conference, he said there was 20 murders in Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm like, isn't he ahead of the National Security Council? He should know them numbers of the, they should be giving him those numbers. He should know those numbers.
It's at 30 up to today. 30 up to today.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. And he couldn't get that right?
Well, they can't get nothing right in this country because why? All of them blinded. They blinded. Let me tell you something. He make a comment there and say how when he hear me talk, he got this rot. He got rot because of the bad pills he's swallowing to protect Heinz. That's where he got rot from. Bossman, let me tell you something. I don't know who listen and who are listening, but I really, Johnny Abraham, don't care about who listen. I have my opinion, them have their opinion. You living in Trinidad. The crime in Trinidad is so bad that people afraid to go to the bank, they're afraid to go to the market, they're afraid to go to church, they're afraid to sleep in their own house. Yeah, what I'm telling you, I ain't asking, I'm telling you. No, the only reason why everybody flare up and making a set of holobolo is because I spoke about that in a UNC forum. Now, if I had called a news conference at my residence or somewhere, the people in Trinidad would have get on, so they would have react. So no, they would not have done that. Because they say, well, this man is an independent man and thing. But let me tell you a next story. I was invited by Mr. Heinz to 2 crime talk meetings. When crime now started to go out, and I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. And we went and had, I think it was 2 meetings we had with him. I can't remember if it was 2 or 1, but I'm sure we had a meeting in the old airport building with former commissioner of police and so on. Present commissioner, former commissioner. I'm former commissioner of police at the time, and a commissioner who was present at the time was also there together with some DCP and ACP and retired police. And I told Mr. Hines, I said, listen, the most you could do for the police is to give them the resources. The commissioner, you, Mr. Commissioner, who was present, have to take the bull by the horn, get your officers under your command, to make sure that Trinidad doesn't come like Haiti by the end of the year. You understand? Nothing was done. They didn't take none of the initiatives we discussed there was ever put in place. So, all right, I get the opportunity to go back now to another forum and talk about it because let me tell you, Mr. Man, we had a history in Trinidad. We had 605 homicides. That was the most amount of homicide in Trinidad and Tobago. Tobago had 14, the most amount in Tobago in all the years of Tobago. Then we had the second highest last year, 575. So they're breaking all kind of record. And I am simply saying the police service need proper leadership where crime fighting is concerned. I never say that the police don't have proper administration section and this and that and training and thing. You know. I said that they need proper crime fighting initiatives and they have no leader coming to that. But everybody jump on the bandwagon and say, no, I'm talking to the commissioner of police. And if I wanted to say something bad about it, I say it. I don't have nothing to fear. They can't take away my pension and my NS. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's nothing to hide, but people living it, people must face reality. Forget about PNM, forget about UNC, forget about NTAC, forget about who. Let's talk about the people who living in Trinidad and Tobago. And then he's saying, when people like I talk, is I will have the country. So listen, when America and United Kingdom and other nations calling the citizens, warning them about coming to Trinidad because of crime, why you don't tell them to shut up? Why you don't tell them to shut up? Why you don't tell the ambassadors and them to shut up?
That's a good point. That's an excellent
But
point.
I'm waiting on them. If he feel I gonna hush my mouth, liar, because I going on. I the next opportunity I get, I going and call up all the members of the protective services and tell them to put their finger in the ink to vote him out of office, because I will make sure that I join this fight now to support them because they have no voice in Trinidad and Tobago. The protective services have no voice in Trinidad and Tobago. None. Nobody to stand up for them. Imagine you going and say that these police and them dunce and all kind of thing like that.
But Senior Superintendent,
yeah,
I saw a bulletin where's that police have to now go and get a certificate of character if they have a FUL. They have to go and get all kind of things if they have a FUL. I don't understand that. You treating the police officer like a regular citizen.
Well, all right, beside that, that, apparently, there is just something coming from the top of the mouth and it doesn't think it through properly. You're telling people they're going to get a competence certificate, a certificate of character, a medical, and things like that. And let me tell you, they bring it up this year for this year. And they could have leave it and say, hey, from next year, please, God, we're going to do so, and put things in place. You know, up to now, I called today to get firearms license for people. And they're saying that they have no instructions how to go about doing it. That one. Two, the deadline for renewing firearm, I think, is the 1st of April. We almost in February already, right? To apply for a certificate of character, you're taking at least 3 months to get it. They're telling you flat that they don't want to receive, they want the proper thing. So how are you going about getting that to license firearm before the time reach? They didn't think of that properly. Look at next thing I'm hearing, by the way, and I want to clarify it first before I make any more comment about it. I just hearing, by the way, in the grapevine, that an officer who was incarcerated for 13 years and won his case a couple of weeks ago is elevated to the rank of corporal now.
What? Say that again?
Well, listen. Well, I'm glad you ball what, because I myself say what when I hear it, but I asked them to clarify it for me. And let me find out if that is really true, because everybody's saying yes, it is true.
Wait. A man who was a police officer who was incarcerated for 12 years.
13 years.
13
Almost
years.
13 years, yeah.
He was released, and after he was released, he was elevated to a corporal.
Right, and he was elevated. They was just released a couple of weeks ago. That's the information I have. Just as how I buy, just as selling it, I don't want to make no profit, but I want to find out better about it.
Wow.
That's tell you the kind of blunders they're making. And you see the point I'm making. You have a deputy commissioner of crime, you have an assistant commissioner of crime. So they don't have strategies. And when I tell them how I say lockdown central division, oh, this and that and all kind of dotations they're talking. Why the other 9 divisions didn't take pattern from that and lock down their division just like YS to do? But no, I spoke to Mr. Hines, he never taken on, and we had a high-level meeting because we had commissioners of police, former commissioner and deputy commissioners there. And if they want to talk, they could talk it because I don't know if some of them must get contract with the government and they want to say nothing about this government. It had nothing to do with me. Hear what it had to do with me. I am seeing people dying endlessly in Trinidad and Tobago. Imagine in 2 years, you're almost at 1,200 persons murdered. And the people who criticizing me now is people whose family was never hurt by gun violence. You know? Imagine a mother lie down in a house and your 4 children get murdered while you're in the next room or something like that. You could really live with that, brother. You know what just to watch these 4 children of yours being murdered and blood oozing, wetting down your whole house. And you have to stand up and cry. You know what a woman is going through. You know what a woman going through. And these people wouldn't get up and open their eyes and say, well, boy, let me say something. Listen, Mr. Abraham had go and make this thing a wrong situation or whatever they want to put it. But he could have, he could have come to somebody else with the ideas. Yes, I went to Mr. Hines with the ideas when he called me. I didn't back down. But what I'm saying, people living in Trinidad and why you must bury your head in the sand and you know that the old times stupid saying bury your head in the sand. Why you must turn a blind eye to things that really happening in this country? And when somebody speak about it for the truth, everybody against you. Why we must do that? We must be real. We must be real, and stand up and say enough is enough.
Senior Soup.
1,200 homicide in 2 years. Yeah? You know what is that? And they're talking about China have a population of 1.4 million. Well, the amount of people there for the last 10 years, we must have a population of about 800,000.
Yeah, go ahead. Tommy, you have a question. Go ahead, Tommy.
Yeah, so
yeah.
You obviously locked down Central by putting boots on the ground. Is that correct?
Well, not boots alone. My boots is to be on the ground. My boots personally is to be on the ground. And listen, Central is to be locked down. And if people and business people in this country want to be honest and talk the truth, I had a vehicle parked by Central and Junction, one parked by the roundabout by the commission side because we didn't have the link road to the airport yet. 24-0, right? I had one Clark Sunday and the flyover Clark Sunday by the fish market. I support one Montrose Junction. I had one Lance Park. I had one Felicity. That's patrols what I send out for myself. I send them out. Plus the station district have to send out their patrol every minute. And I so monitor all the stations. They talk about you must you have to dedicate duties and whatever. And I feel micromanaging was the better thing for I to do because I will know if a robbery happens in Felicity, I know where the cars are to send them out one time. You understand?
Yeah.
And that's what people couldn't take about me because if you listen, the kind of thing I do in Trinidad and police officers just call me and say, boss, we sit down by that wireless and listen how you direct this patrol and you intercept that car here. And while that one going on, and next thing happening, and next situation happening, and I was able to send police and that next one time and lock down the 2 situations one time. How are you doing that? And the thing is that when you know which part to hire vehicles outside your patrol vehicles, you could direct them accordingly. You understand? Yeah. But people not taking the fight to the criminal. I don't know. I just don't know. On a crime scene again, 50 rounds at .762. 50 rounds at 5.66 ammunition, 5.56. 90 rounds at 9mm. So when that's happening, witnesses who observe this murder, you feel I'm going to identify them fellas and them with that kind of fear these fellas putting in people when they go on a crime scene?
Do you think that fear is being?
The police are afraid to confront them? I don't know. But in my days, you can't be afraid to confront nobody because we're going at them. And when you talk, everybody, the first thing they'll say, you're corrupt. You wasn't this and that. I worked 40 years and nobody can point, they could point the finger at me, yes, but nothing can stick on me. You understand? And because I open my mouth to enlighten the public about what going on. I's a bad man. I shouldn't be saying that about the police service. And I'm not criticizing the police service. I love the police service. Up to now, I love the police service because police officers still come to me when they have a problem, and I just assist them. I will call them, they call me to get information, I giving it to them. I'm not afraid of that because once a police to me is always a police, it's just that I'm not active. But if I see something taking place, I'll take up my phone, I ain't afraid nobody. And I call and say, hey, look, so and so going on down here, come down the road.
Senior, former senior superintendent, in your honest opinion,
yes,
you think Fitzgerald is suited to be national security minister?
Bossman, if I went, if you call me and tell me, listen, crime out of control, we want to have a dialogue with you. And we went and we had this dialogue either once or twice. And you put nothing in place, more a set of fancy talk. Are you really fit to be a minister of national security? And then you're going on the television and telling people crime plan is not your business. All right. I agree to crime plan is not your business. But if you're running a house, use the husband in the house and you give your wife money to make groceries. You must know what's going on in your house. You must know what's going on in your house. If I was the minister, I can give the police instruction, but I could call them in the office and say, I give all you $5 million to buy cars. I hardly see any vehicles outside. Now, if you're observant when you're sleeping on yourself, I hardly see any vehicles outside. Why there's so much of murder, so and nobody not intercepting these cars? I can't give all the instruction what to do, but I want to let you enhance what all you're doing. Come on, man. All you asking me for money. All you want wireless set, all you want this, all you want that. I'm giving it to all you. Where is my result? Simple as that. You know. You don't have a crime plan as a minister. And I don't know if you agree with me.
No, I listen. You know about this, you know. we are just
no, what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
You're a leader in your house.
Correct. No, I understand. Correct, I understand.
You must know what's going on in your house. When kick out the month you say, well, you know, let me find out if she have everything up to my concern. You can't just leave it up to your madam to run the thing. You have to make you must have an input too. Just as how you're going, when they're passing out, you're going and cock your chest and saying this and that and thing. Why you can't call in the commander and say, listen, you know, last week it had 8 or 9 murders, right? So what are you doing to before the patrol in that area? What are you really doing? Tell me. You know? I can't give all the instruction to send out patrol. I can't give all the instruction to keep roadblock. I can't give all the instruction to do this or to do that to search people's house. But I'm not satisfied with the results. Simple thing like that. Simple thing like that.
But Senior Soup, why it is that, well, I know but I will still ask you. Why it is you think the people come down on you come down on you like that? Because it was a UNC crime talk for the country?
But you know that already? You don't know that already? But the nice thing about it, I don't went on the podium to talk. I went there as an ordinary citizen.
Right.
And I did that too, because having spoken to Mr. Hines and given him a nice little idea about crime, I wouldn't say that crime plan because it was nothing in writing. I don't know whether they make notice what I was saying or what these other senior officers were saying. But they had the first opportunity to grasp at what I wanted to say.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And nothing was done about it. So I chose the other forum and I went there.
But you know it's interesting, Senior Soup. I personally think about it this way, right? So the PNM is having a meeting tonight. And the only reason why I'm saying this, the only reason why they are having a meeting is because of the meeting the UNC had on Monday.
Not that alone, it's because I wake them up.
Well, yeah.
And they're going there now to bash everybody and not speak about what they intend to do to bring down crime. That is what they call this meeting for. They call this meeting to contradict the other meeting that went on. You understand? They ain't going there with no plan to say, well, listen, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. They ain't going with that. They're going there to lambaste people, including me. My ears might be ringing whole night while I'm sleeping. But I don't care two hoots about them. Let me tell you why. I live in this country. Foreigners, my friends, afraid to come to the country for carnival. They're afraid to come to visit their family. Right? Right thinking people in this country. Afraid to go in the bank to put out $20. They're afraid to go and withdraw $20. People who are licensed firearms still calling and say, boss, in case so and so, what to do? How to handle it? You understand? People are called for advice because they're still fighting with their license firearm. You know what it is to employ about 40 persons. You're sacrificing. And let me tell you something. You're sacrificing your life to buy television, cars, this, that, that. You're not taking your money and gambling. You're running on no prostitute. You're buying no bling. You're buying no nice thing, no nice clothes, nothing. You're buying everything to please you and your family in your house. You're lying down in your house, sleeping out, having had a hard day work because you have 40 employees, giving them a mouthful of food when they come. And you're lying down in your house, resting and you're thinking about what you're going to do the next morning. 5 men who looking like I don't know, I don't want to describe them like no cockroach or nothing. But 5 men enter your house, tying you up. What running through your mind? Oh God, they're gonna rape my wife, they're gonna rape my daughter. You could already live with that better. Sometimes you want to buy the string to get away to go and see if you can help your family, but that's the kind of people, that's the kind of interaction I had with people when these things used to happen long time. When you hear the people pain, when you hear the people pain, it's greater than what they're talking about nonsense. They're talking about crime in this country. Listen to people pain. Going to funeral. People should have going to funeral when the 4 children was murdered the other day in Matarita. See the reaction of the family. You tell me if next thing you go down here, they see mother walking like a mad woman on the road because she taking on that. Look, up to last night they killed a police officer in the Tarifa.
Yeah,
up to last night.
But senior superintendent, it is my understanding it had something to do with you know, that he didn't have enough time or his gun stick or something in that.
Well, you see that again. People are say all kind of things. People are say all kind of things. Listen, when Mr. Richardson was murdered, he had a fire with him. When Dana Sital was murdered, she had a fire with her. You understand? And several other persons who were murdered had fire with them. Right? People like us. Is the same thing I'm telling you. You see that? You see something happen? People come in and say A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We don't know whether the man fired. Nobody to tell his story. People speculating. And that is what they do in this country. They see a bill of house as a police, you take a bribe. They see you talking to the coconut man, oh, he harassing the man for coconut. They see you talking to a prostitute on the side of the road, that man running down damage. They see you talking to a drug man, that man dealing with drugs. They see you talking to a bandit, that man in crime. That's how they stigmatize in this country. Small-minded thinking people.
But senior soup,
so we don't know whether the man gone jam or it in jam. But the point I'm making, whether it's jam or it's a jam, you're robbing people at will. You don't care. You don't care who you're going to rob. Look, imagine they rob a home for the age. Tie up the people and take 4 or 5 television sets. They rob a CPF gang. Cut flashing grass on the side of the road. Where are we heading? Where are we heading? When this thing going to end? Who going to end it? Who is the one that been paid to protect the citizens of this country? Who?
Senior Soup, I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Do you know if the police themselves does get enough practice in order when they have to use their ammunition?
But I really never see it happening on a regular basis. What they do, they give you a training when they enter the barracks, and then off and on them I say, hey, we have a new firearm coming in, we give you a little refresher course or whatever it is. As compared to other entities where they say, hey, we have a shootout next week, let's go. We get an ammunition, we go in. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
So people know.
That's why I'm asking the question.
People know how to take it up on their own to get accustomed with their firearm and probably buy their own ammunition and go up in the range and shoot.
But why is that? Why is that, Senior Soup?
But that's how everything running. That's how everything running. Helter skelter, all how. That's how they're running. And probably there must be an elite section in the police service that's shooting regular. Whereas the normal constable or normal corporal or sergeant in districts never use no firearm since they pass out of the training college.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that there are police officers who, when they pass out years later, there are no training?
Well, this is that one out telling. That is one out telling. Sometimes probably 5-6 years they didn't go back on the ring. Sometimes longer than that.
Nah, I want to believe that.
Well, no, you don't. There's a lot of things people don't want to believe what I say, and everything I say, I can back it up.
So when the prime minister talking all kind of thing, that is what he should be talking about. He should be talking
Well,
about.
let me tell you something.
Yeah.
But man, if you see the kind of thing what come across Instagram, some good things about me, some bad things about me. But if you see what they're saying about he as a prime minister, he would have sorry with me more to make them statement.
Yeah, but Senior Soup, to me, that is what he should be saying, that I'm gonna get the police officers the practice and training that they need in order to utilize the firearm to the best of their abilities.
Well, listen to me now. Let me tell you something. When I joined the police service, I joined this to make a career. Right? More than that, if you see the kind of comments police making, they promise the police officers, well, to start with, they give them a meager 4%, which is nothing. Which is nothing compared to the cost of living in China, right? And that's from 2013, 2014, 2015. They give them 2%. Then 2016, 2017, 2018, another 2%. So in 6 years, you get 4%. And even you was getting it in a kind of way where I get it come out maximum at the end, but you're getting it 2 by 2, right? No, we are good. 1 second.
So, folks, we are talking.
They promise.
Go ahead.
They promise the police officers to give them the back pay before Christmas. Christmas come, Christmas gone. They promise to give them at the end of the year come, the end of the year gone. They promise to give them on January salary come out, no payment. When the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Education made the point when Mbot Sarapa said, we put aside money to pay the teachers. We put aside money to pay the teachers and we get the money before so and so. They make a big hole when she said it cannot be done before Christmas. They make a big hole and they move. Up to now, the teachers are getting back pay. Now again, a very important call, and I don't know. If you could call me back another.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Thanks a lot, Senior Soup.
Okay,
We appreciate it. Yeah. Bye bye. Yeah. Bye.
Thank
so,
you.
folks, as we always do here in the village, right, Tommy? We just take chances.
Right?
Yeah.
Cold calls.
Cold calls. And talk to people. And most of the times, if you're not a PNM minister, Rohanson and none picked up the phone. Right? Fitzgerald pick up the phone and then he hang up. Disrespectful. You understand? Right? We just call people. Who is the shadow minister? Who the shadow minister of national security for the UNC? Can somebody tell me who that is? Who is the shadow minister of national security for the UNC? We will call them. Because we can't call Fitzgerald no longer because we had to get settlement and settlement before you call him. Right, Tommy?
That's right.
Yeah. But Tommy, I think that's a bombshell, Tommy. We have police officers who graduate from the barracks, Tommy, and they had no training in years, Tommy.
That's sad. You would tend to think they would go to the shooting range at least once a month.
But Tommy, the police service should have that's something like a mandatory something. And no. I think something happened there, boy. Something happened there, Tommy.
Something didn't happen.
Something wrong.
Absolutely.
Yeah, something wrong, boy. Volumes, Tommy, volumes. And the Prime Minister want to attack a man who put his life on the line for Trinidad and Tobago, Johnny Abrams, former senior superintendent Johnny Abrams.
Right? He said he had boots and cars on the ground.
And when you're doing good, they always, right? Oh, he was involved in, never catch him for no corruption. but they want to talk about corruption. They want to sully his name. Boy, I don't know, boy. I don't know. Vonnie Roberts, welcome. Shadow Minister and Trinidad Margo, welcome. Caribbean says, I always liked Johnny Abraham. He proved to the nation he was a hard-working officer. There might be some ups and downs with him, but he proved himself. The man proved himself. Look, how the man proved himself, eh? Anytime you get the Prime Minister to talk about you, you have gotten under his skin. Let me repeat that. Anytime you get the Prime Minister to talk about you, you get under his skin. And you could see him, the venom coming out of him. And he talking. It's a venomous talk. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know for a fact. Yeah, Judy, I see this. Tommy, a fella was digging a grave. I think it's in Tanapuna. He get robbed.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it in the news.
The man digging a grave and he get robbed.
Yep.
Why? Listen, I don't play this song, boy. Let me play this song, Tommy, because something going on in Trinidad. There is something going on in Trinidad. A man digging a grave and he get robbed, you know.
A sad place.
Yeah? Listen to this song.
Oh, yes. Somebody help. Come and put a hand. Come and wipe away the blight and see what the plight that befall the man of this land. What's going on here? I would like to know why the whole world is in a turmoil. So it look as if we fire God from the job and give you work to the Beelzebub. Man, the devil have a hand in running the land. The devil have a hand in running the land. If you have to never like understand. The devil have a hand in running the land. The devil have a hand in running the land. The devil have a hand in running the land. You think I'm gonna never like understand, like if Satan in control of running the land. Hey man, oh man. There's only wars and rumors of wars. Incurable disease go from sea to seas and they happen without a cause. Strange phenomena now happen everywhere. The callousness of this world has the world in fear. Politics and weaponry have taken its toll. They have the whole world out of control. Man, the devil have a hand in running the land. The devil have a hand in running the land. The thing that happen here, well I can understand like it. Oh yes man, the devil have a hand in running the land. The devil have a hand in running the land. The thing that happen here, well I can understand like it. Satan in control of running the land. Oh man. Get at ease, we turn to religion, but then in a quest to do our best we end up in real confusion. Some religious leaders so phony and vain, all our religious morals to go down the drain. Their materialism make them feel them is Lord, robbing the world in the name of God. Man, the devil have a hand in running the land. The devil have a hand in running the land. The thing of going on here, well I can understand that the devil have a hand in running the land. The devil have a hand in running the land. The devil have a hand in running the land. The things that happen here, well I can understand. Like you see that in control of running the land. Oh man. take control. Let's reconstruct the world. Sip out all parasites, phonies and blights. What is wrong? Let us make it right. Stop this social, moral and religious decay. Our world wasn't meant to be this way. For heaven's sake, let's not fall for deceit. Put God back in the driver's seat. Man, the devil have a hand in running the land. The devil have a hand in running the land. The things are going on here, well, I can't understand. The devil have a hand in running the land. Man, the devil have a hand in running the land. The devil have a hand in running the land. The thing what's going on here, man, I can't understand. Like if Satan in control of running the land. Oh, man. Oh, man. The devil have a hand. The devil have a hand. Oh, yes. In running the land. The devil have a hand. The devil have a hand. The thing what happened here, I can understand. Like the Satan in control, I run in the land. We quarrel and we fight. We ain't doing right. Oh yes, the devil have a hand in running the land. We forget what's good, not doing the things we should. Ah, yes man, the Satan in control, I run in the land. I can't understand why. I can't understand. Oh yes man. Corrupt teachers, phony preachers, bogus leaders, Satan workers. Oh yes man, I can't understand. Well I can't understand. Satan in control, I run in the land. Place of worship, show no friendship. Only money. That's all they see. I can't understand. Come on, man. Yes, man. I mean, the devil have a hand in running the land, Lord. The devil have a hand in running the land, man. The thing I go down here, well, I can understand. Like Satan in control of running the land.
Help! Somebody help me! I'm looking for Jacka. Boy, I try to go around the country now. I don't know what to do again. Looking to buy a donkey to sell coconut in town. Can't afford to buy a pickup to tote me nuts around. So I gone up in the country looking for jackals to buy. But everybody I check, they keep on telling I. They say up here do a donkey, Parliament a plenty. Up here do a donkey, Parliament a plenty. If you want to see real donkey, Parliament a plenty. If you want to find real donkey, Parliament a plenty. Donkey for sewing day, donkey for sewing day, donkey for sewing day, donkey for sewing day, donkey with PhD, doctorate, law degree. Donkey that dance for so, don't know from head to toe. Looking for a donkey, you want to find real donkey. Fat donkey, maga donkey, any kind you could get it. Oh, you down south in Rancho and also Lofino, fight up Mondo Nevo and Brasso Seco. They say it have a old man, he bound to have a few. But when I check the old man, he and all same too. He say up here do a donkey, Parliament a plenty. Up here do a donkey, Parliament a plenty. If you want to see real donkey, Parliament a plenty. If you want to find real donkey, Parliament a plenty. Donkey for sewing day, donkey for sewing day, donkey for sewing day, donkey for sewing day, donkey with weave and rats, even bald head jackass, donkey that's straight and gay. Donkey that gold and grey, looking for a donkey. You're looking for a donkey. Oh, she can't no shiny donkey. I know what black donkey, grey donkey. What you telling me about? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wonder if I rain happen. They say that donkey looking like Saddam and some looking like Madam. Long time had plenty donkey all over the country. You coulda buy 2 or 3, easy. But since it have a shortage of jackass, so they say, just wait until election when they come out to pray. Up here do a donkey, parliament a plenty. Up here do a donkey, parliament a plenty. If you're looking for a donkey, parliament a plenty. If you want to see real donkey, parliament a plenty. Donkey for sewing day, donkey for sewing day, donkey for sewing day, donkey for sewing day. Donkey in suit and tie, who love the mama guy. Drunk and corrupt donkey, that like to lie plenty, looking for a donkey. So here you want to find red donkey in Rice Road. Oh boy, you have to have national pride. Up in the red house now, they going back up there. I never go up there before. Boy, ask people now, looking for a donkey.
And of course, we are back with you, Tommy. I hope you ain't looking for no donkey, eh?
I know where to find it. I know exactly where to find it.
It's in the village with yours truly, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy on WZYE 95.9 FM, coming to you every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. TNT time, 6 to 9 p.m. USA time. COP, welcome.
Good night to you, Wall Street. And good night to you, Uncle Tony. Good night, Trinidad and Tobago, and people all over the world. Good night. Good night, Kingsley, and KFC, and Wall Street, and not Wall Street, Brooklyn, and all of them fellas. And good night to all the listeners, all of them that listen to this program. If you watch Wall Street, that song crack me up. Johnny Abraham is a boss. You hear that man speak, Uncle Tony? You hear that man speak?
He's a boss. He's a boss.
He speak with privilege.
He's a boss.
Authority. He speak with independence. He speak with a percentage of 100 rating.
Yeah, he's a boss. He's a boss. No doubt about it.
Yes. And for the Prime Minister to cringe when he said, when he hear that Johnny Abraham mentioned that the police service need training. He cringe. And if he was Johnny Abraham, he would have hushed him out.
Shut up.
Thank God. Thank God you're not Johnny Abraham.
Exactly.
You're not transparent and honest like that. That is why Johnny Abraham not hushing him out and you would have hushed him out. Because you would have keep silent to the things that matters in life. That's what you would have do, Dr. Rowley. But I can't listen to that meeting tonight. I can't. If you're looking for a donkey, you could go listen to Kwesi. They're speaking plenty tonight. So I'm not looking for no donkey. Who looking for a donkey? They could put on the TV and listen to them speaking and the Kwesi. But Wall Street, we have a Prime Minister and citizens all over the world. We have a Prime Minister had the opportunity to meet with some of the brilliant minds in Trinidad here to speak about crime. He find it fit. Our Prime Minister find it fit not to even send one member of his government to that crime talk, but choose to go and answer back the opposition leader tonight. What does Prime Minister feel? He feel he on TikTok. He feel he on TikTok and on Facebook and things answering back people. So he don't understand that is a country he running, and you don't go to answer back people. You go for solution. and let the country know what you're going to do. What is your plan? Our Prime Minister, citizens and human beings from all over the world, is a runaway, ignorant man that we have governing the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Nobody can tell me different. Nobody can tell me different. He grinch when Johnny Abraham said the police service need training. We have clipping, which part Dr. Rowley mentioned when he was opposition leader. He said he don't trust the police service. They are crooks. And the whole police service need revamping. That is what Dr. Rowley said.
But
He's
you have
prime minister now. And he put the person who come 12th in the #1 position. And crime run away. Citizens of all over the world. You know what Dr. Rowley tell the citizens in a press conference today? Wall Street? He said he don't know where these killers them coming from.
Wow.
But what he know, they are coming from homes right in Trinidad. I want to tell Dr. Keith Rowley, they're coming from your constituency, Dr. Rowley. They're coming from Stuart Young constituency, Dr. Rowley. They're coming from Port of Spain South. They're coming from Fitzgerald Hines constituency. They're coming from Camille Robinson Regis constituency. They're coming from 98% of the PNM constituency, Dr. Rowley. You see the buildings in Duncan Street that is big tester with PNM flags and PNM balises. And great is the PNM that always be putting up there for election time. They're coming from those buildings and them. You see the building that the police went and raided the other day, 2 days ago? They're coming from those buildings. Always paint up those buildings. Right through with the PNM flags. They're coming from right there. You see in the 6s and all the buildings? The people that are filling up in buses and carrying in that meeting tonight. That is the children that only left abandoned and give the mothers and fathers no opportunity and expect the children to make it on their own. Well, they're making it on their own, but it is stressing the whole of the country. Who to blame for that? You take responsibility. Use the Prime Minister. Use the head of the National Security Council. You're supposed to know everything. You had information when they closed down the DSS. The people that making the money. You went Barbados and get security firm to come to and investigate that. And why it is you're keeping a blind eye to what happened in Trinidad? Wall Street. You see those people then that is be calling gang leaders? The government and the MPs and them in those areas, the PNM areas, they depend on those gang leaders and them in election time.
Correct.
Them depend on them. That is why they can't lock them up, and that is why they can't do them nothing.
Hey, COP, did you see the video with the Jamaican Prime Minister talking about the gangs in Jamaica and what they're going to be doing?
Yes, I see it.
Yeah,
I see it.
We're going to play that too.
But we play, but I never hear Caribbean leaders speak that way.
Yeah,
I never hear Caribbean leaders speak that way.
Correct.
Right now, that with that speech, he given the Barbados Prime Minister competition.
Correct is right. Full 100.
Yes.
Full 100. Yeah. He elevated himself.
With that speech.
He elevated himself. Yeah, correct is right.
But why our Prime Minister, we have more money than Jamaica. You understand?
Yeah.
Why our Prime Minister cannot be transparent and be like that and stand up for the citizens of this country?
No, he can't be like
because why is the violent crime going down in Jamaica? It rising in Trinidad.
All right, COP, leave it there.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Have a good evening.
All right, yeah.
Thank you. You too, Coach.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Tommy. Quote, Tommy. Quote. This is a quote from Prime Minister Rowley.
Right.
Take this one. KFC, welcome.
Good night, Mr. Washi. Good night, Mr. Tommy.
How you going?
Good night, KFC.
Good night to my brother Kingsley and everybody. But I take it out and start donkey, you know. What I'm calling sound that terrible. Right now, you calling Gary Griffin big magician and all kind of right now. Gary, you talking right now there, you know.
Hey, you and Gary?
Right now, you and Gary, you know something with some paper when the commissioner and police give them. He said they give all guns to dog and cat and all kind of thing, man.
I can't listen to them no more, man. Seriously. I can't listen
I
to them.
always said that mama guy I'm fooling the people, boy.
But KFC, the getting exposed daily, you know. The getting exposed daily, you know. They are being exposed, you know. Yeah, they're being exposed.
Sometimes I listen the political enemies and
Yeah, nah, you're right.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely right. You're correct. Correct. Full 100. I agree with that. I agree.
And I'm in charge. I look to start taking you on the phone here.
All right, man. Bless.
Yeah,
All right, yeah.
Good night.
Yeah. Tommy, let me just finish up this quote here. This is a quote by opposition leader Keith Rowley, Trinidad Express, 10th of April 2013. Quote, anytime a government resorts to blaming the opposition for its failure to live on their mandate and their responsibilities to the people, it is a clear sign that they have accepted that they have outlived their usefulness. End quote. That is a quote by then opposition leader Keith Rowley. I didn't make it up. I'm not good at, Tommy, we're not good at making up stuff. We're not good at making up stuff. That's the quote, right?
Touche, Mr. PM.
Right? We're not good. But Tommy, here is the thing what people was talking about regarding the Prime Minister and what he said about Johnny. About who? Wholeness. Yeah, we're going to play that one after. We're going to play that one after. But this is him talking about Johnny Abrams.
Let me just say this, because I need to say it. When the Commissioner, Earl Christopher, finds herself being ridiculed on a political platform by Johnny Abraham, it rots my gut. Because I want to tell Mr. Abraham, he is not the only person who knows about crime and criminality in this country. And if I were him, I will shut my mouth. And I say no more for the moment, but I'll wait to say some more. It's people like that who have us where we are today. And it really is people like that who have us where we are today. Had we not had people like that in the police service, maybe we never would have been where we are today. So don't complain for me any solution. And tonight I will talk to about the politicians who have us where we are today. And coming and telling you about they have solutions when you are part of the blasted problem. Any more questions?
Tommy, you know something?
Oh boy.
We should go into enterprise where Johnny worked and ask the people what type of service they got when Johnny Abrams was the senior superintendent on Central. What type of service did they get? Not listening to this man. You know, but he upset, you know, Tommy. The man upset. Oh God. Boy. Something I don't understand it, Tommy. What is it, Tommy, boy? Tommy, help me, Tommy. What is it? something I couldn't get.
I'm trying not to say the wrong thing. So
Anderson, welcome.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good night. Diana, wherever you are. Kunji, KFC, and all that listen. Okay, I should say good night to Juliet Davy and then one time or what? Because I know
Anderson,
people listening. Why is it the PNM thing, you know?
Anderson, you want to hold on? We're going to go for a quick break. Just hold on a minute. Hold on 1 minute. We're going to go for a quick break. Just hold on 1 minute. Folks, it's in the village to the DAT Triplets and WZYE 95.9 FM. Let's go for a quick break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's in the village of the DAT Triplets and WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Tuesday, Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. TNT time, 6 to 9 p.m. USA time. Go ahead, Anderson.
Yeah. Well, apparently what happened with this arrogant man, this ignorant.
Tommy also.
This man who seemed to be vexed. Right through. Good night to you, Tommy, and to Diana, wherever she is.
Good night, Anderson.
Wall Street, I wanted to say good night to some PNM people. I don't know how to street. If let's go back to pre-recording or something.
No, say good night to them. Say good night to them. Say good night to them. That's all right.
I think why should that Davy and them and Mr. Rooster them guys in Sawa feel listening to your program one way or the other. There's nothing plugging in their ears.
Anderson,
so good night to you all.
Anderson,
yeah.
Anderson, who's who's Mr. Rooster? Who's that?
Some Mr. will be there, with you there to do it. You name it, Mr. Rooster or something.
All right.
Yeah, but that name stuck on him. So this government is probably embarrassed right now. Then just being embarrassed for all over this. I'm talking about our PNM. This PNM that President that running the country 8 years now. They have to be embarrassed and to know that there are some people. There's called a station 91.9 station that defends the nation, which we know is the station that defends the PNM. The PNM don't get them no harder. And one that called the Seven Pastor, he upset today. He upset. They didn't get no hard for the meeting tonight. And I don't think PNM will from ever, there's something antique. The PNM already study them. Right? But they only 1% and then we'll leave friend on them. Them just are the PNM skin. All they have is the color of the skin. That's why they study PNM till they're dead. All like Gemma, PNM, Gemma, and all of them. Good night to you, Gemma. The government is embarrassed right now. And to see such powerful meeting which was kept, and I hear the Prime Minister earlier call it Johnny Abraham with a political platform. Shepherd man, Rowley, that wasn't a political platform. That was a crime meeting where various stakeholders came together and tried to analyze a way forward, which you all don't have. I think in doing that, people like Dr. Munilal and others were there. They had embarrassed the present government, they had embarrassed the Minister of National Security and others. So they take it upon themselves tonight to go and hold a meeting in San Juan. How embarrassing. I think enough is enough, Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. I don't think people can wait until next year for an election. Right? And when they talk to where and who and where crime start, defense start from the PNM. Since in the days of the gas deal, that's where the defense started. And the criminal and PNM love nothing more than criminal. But special lines, after the water was thrown on him,
had paid 130,000 to walk up beat him, to walk from first street to higher grade, 130,000. You want to know that, Heinz? When Heinz carried it 30, he had the Muslim for them. Yeah, they say, tell him that not enough. The person cried to say, nah, he want one more. Heinz only does get money from me. Yeah? Yeah? Who does really fluid casting organic criminal and fluid to run the enterprise in Trinidad and Tobago? So we listen to what the Jamaica Prime Minister said. I think they should take a little pattern from that.
Yep.
Why is me more go down the road?
Yep.
But yeah, they call shoot demand, they call shooter, they call gunman, they call gunness, they call gun toe and gun finger, and call them in a meeting, give everybody money, and say the whole up on the shooting. But I said start back. And it's sad to see when we have something like a police officer being shot dead, killed, murdered.
Sad, you know.
Also firearm taken. The country really we should return to some of them now Wall Street. We're in a sad position, the place, but as them fellas say, now like next year so, you see the kind of pave a road, some of them never get a canal fixed, my guide fixed, and they will go back and vote the PNM. So, like they like it so, they like suffering. So what should we could do? Some of them show water coming up in the kitchen still in bitter. I'm not gonna put yourself casting because if you say 8 years and before the 8 years, we only don't give this man a chance. Don't give this man a chance. You still went back and voted for them. So those who have the sewer water coming up in the pipes in Bitam and in the kitchen and whatnot, they ain't gonna understand the protest. And time just fly Wall Street. So just every election again. So we wait to see what's going on. Good program as usual.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Thank you, Anderson.
Yeah, thank you, Anderson. Yeah, man. Tommy boy, let me play that
Wholeness.
Let me play wholeness for you. Oh God, the man. Tommy, listen to this, Tommy. Let me check. I'm gonna check, eh? I want to check something for you. Tommy, I posted the video on TikTok. It have 217,000 views. You hear me?
Which video is that?
The one we're gonna play now.
Wholeness.
Yes. 217,000 views on TikTok. When I posted it. Let me get it right here. Tommy, I ain't lying there, boy. What COP said was absolutely correct. Wholeness have now stepped up to the plate.
That's
and
right. He raised the bar. He raised the bar.
Correct is right. He has raised the bar, and now he is like Mia Motley. So listen to him.
Well, let me tell all the gang members who are licking their lips, looking on at big fat contracts to come, none of that will happen here. I want to say it loud and clear. We have already started to work with the JDF and the JCF. This will be a military camp if it has to be. There will be no extortion here, no illegal activity here, no controlling of site here. None of this government spending here will go to fund criminals. That link must be cut. Taxpayers' money can't come here. And people have name and list who don't come to work, collect pay, and then use it to buy God. Cannot happen. Cannot happen. This mustn't help build gangs. So those who have that in their minds, stay far from here. We have learned our lessons. We have seen where many government projects and other private projects, the criminals have sought to take it over. Don't put your eye on this one. The anti-gang legislation, we are perfecting it, and we intend to use it. So if you get work on this project, you better turn up and work. Want to be clear about that. If it means that I have to put JDF and JCF around here, and any man coming in or coming out has to be checked, and the roster has to be kept outside by the JDF and the JCF about attendance for work, then it will be done. It is sad that I have to speak this way. at such an important launch. But until we put these things in the open and treat with them as it should be treated, it will always be continuing. Our generation must break the cycle. We must break the cycle.
Kathy, welcome.
Good night to you, Anselm, brother Uncle Tony, and to Miss Diana,
Good
and
night,
to the
Kathy.
listening audience. Anselm, I'm enjoying the program as usual. First, let me say congratulations to the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Hats off at the top of the class. And Anselm and Tony, you know what? I wish one day to hear politicians in our country, political leaders of both sides of the fence sitting in our parliament, could come out and make statements like that. That will be the start of the problem in solving the crime. Number one. Because both political parties are guilty of dealing with gang leaders, alleged community leaders, and granting them mega projects. That's number one. Pertaining to the crime and the symposium that was held Monday night in La Jolla, I heard earlier you were discussing Johnny Abraham. Am I correct?
Yes, we were. We had him on.
Right. You had him on? He was on.
Yeah, we call him and he pick up the
Okay.
phone. We call him and he pick up the phone and we talk to
Right.
him. Yeah, you know we just do it, yeah.
Okay, and it's not first time you had him on. You had him on sometime earlier
We
last
had
year
him
as well.
last year, yeah.
You made a right. No, you's a person that's like to touch on the ground, and you made a clarion call where you said you would like somebody from Enterprise to call in, right?
Correct. Correct.
Answer?
Yes, correct.
Good.
Correct.
No. It have a village called Enterprise, Kunape, Edinburgh 500. These three villages are linked together. So
Right.
if you live in Kunape, you traverse through Enterprise. If you live Edinburgh village, you traverse for Enterprise. Right? I heard you ask the question, and I want to answer it as someone who living in Central and nobody community over 30 years. All who sat in that chair as head of Shogunas police station, you come down and ask anybody in the community, anybody under the Central District, have they been treated fairly? Have they gotten a positive result when they went to that Shogunas police station? All who come in and boast that they did this and they did that. The people of Central have not been gotten a fair deal, good justice, fair service from the police under that Shogunas police station. I am a victim and I could tell you that. I could go even further to provide evidence for you that when you go and make a report, the officers and them just give you a statement. They take a statement. Sometimes it take you 2 hours to give a statement. They give you a receipt and you go away. They promise to investigate, nothing has been done. And all who boasting now, it happened under them and it still happening under them. Right? In terms of crime in the community, yes, he may have give warnings and probably try to assist, but you can't come and boast when there were alleged officers under you who was calling out the men and tipping them. Go back and check the information. There were people complaining in Enterprise that they were tipped off. The bad boys were tipped off under certain heads in Shogunas when they were coming not raid, but when the police were coming to deal with crime and alleged activities in the community. I don't have to call no name. It had notorious fellas in Enterprise who were linked to political parties and getting contract to build community center and they never build. And what the police did about it, what the head did about it. People's families were being attacked. when they want to make a report, they ain't coming out, they ain't sending community policing. Only if you name probably Ian Allen and your crime watch, probably you might get a little help. But otherwise, was only receipt they was given people.
So Kathy,
Only talk they talking. Yeah.
so Kathy,
Yeah.
what are you saying? Are you saying that the head of the Central Division, Johnny Abraham, didn't accomplish a situation in Central where he had crime under control?
Crime was not under control. If it have alleged your family interfering with alleged in-laws of yours or family interfering with the community, interfering with people in the community, you're going to report over and over and you never want this in a police to arrest them or do it. All that could be solving crime.
But Kathy, what about if 95% of the crime was under control and you had 5% that was nefarious? What about that?
And so I am telling you, he not to say he did not work, he may have had influence, but no 95% of crime didn't solve.
Okay.
No 95% of crime. Because I have received where I make report to the station, and up to now nobody, we are talking about over years, and nobody never one day come and investigate or think nothing. All they give you is receipt.
Kathy,
And that is the problem with the police and them.
Kathy, can I ask you another question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I wonder if I should ask you this question, boy.
Ask the questions. I am very fair.
All right.
Who answer them?
Yeah, let me ask the
Let me tell
question.
you this,
All right, let me ask it. Let me ask
who
it.
living in the community and who feels it knows it.
All right. Yeah,
It
that's
has no
right.
politics with me.
But Kathy, you know where I was going. And she said,
No answer. Answer him. I can forward you receipt. I make
but no,
report and
Kathy, let
report
me
on
ask
that.
the question.
Answer him. I was in the. Let me tell you something. I seen it here tonight. I was in the hospital. I spent 2 nights in the hospital because Abraham bust my forehead. You know.
Johnny Abraham?
Our family. Listen to me. I have been making complaint about our family, Abraham, living next to me over 13 years. Christmas night, I doing my name of business, wiping my railing, and an Abraham soldier, who it is alleged family to the same young Mr. Man, pelt a start bottle and hit me over my left eye. Right now, that is being investigated. So when people come in and talking about crime and crime and crime, right? Go in the books and see how much reports people have been making to Shishogona's police station and saying all they give you is a receipt. There's no follow up. And when you go to meet the heads and them are very arrogant.
Kathy, I wanna close with this.
How can I help you?
Kathy,
What can I do?
Kathy, does it appear that you may have a little something against the UNC for how they treated you? And anything kind of dealing with the
Listen
UNC,
to
you
me.
might,
Answer.
just ask.
I told you already. If you want to know about that, take a whole program and you will ask me. I don't have.
All right,
Listen to me. Whatever I have with UNC, that is a political side. I am letting you know. I know the young man, you know. I know Mr. Abraham, you know. I went to him and make report to him twice. He gave me his personal cell number. I am not saying that the man didn't contribute, but there was no 95%.
All right, okay, cool. All right.
And who living in the community knows it.
All right. Thank you very much, Kathy. We appreciate it. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right.
So there it is.
Tommy,
We have,
there it is.
and there would be dissent, and there would be there would be
And that's why. And Tommy, let me tell people the other thing. Our program, we are not interested in getting 500 callers, and we want people to come and voice your opinion and your ideas, however long it takes. If it take 5 minutes, take 5 minutes. That is what it is. We different. We say we originate, we don't imitate. You understand? And we continue.
And we're not cutting you off. We're not afraid of the truth.
We're not afraid of the truth.
If you want to speak your truth, we are here to listen.
This platform is for you to come and speak your truth. Go ahead, Tommy.
Yeah, we're not going to cut you off or ridicule you.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But here is the next superstar prime minister of the Caribbean. Here is a statement on the Jamaican economy. Listen to him. Tell me the man elevated his status, you know. With one big speech, you know, boy. Yeah? I might have a coin here, transformational leader just now, but I had to wait and see more things. Yeah? Listen to him.
We are building a caring economy. Our economy will care for the people of Jamaica.
Tommy, why we can't get our prime minister to come out and say something like that? Why not?
We are building a caring economy. Our economy will care for the people of Jamaica. So whatever increase in output that you give us, we are going to take that and we're going to spend it on healthcare. We're going to take that and we're going to spend it on schools. We're going to take that and we're going to spend it on public transportation. We're going to take that and we're going to spend it on garbage collection. We're going to take that and we're going to spend it on our elderly care. That is what we mean when we say we have a caring economy.
Tommy, the man raised his status just from a minute speech, you know. He raised it. But Tommy, there is more, you know. Let's go to the chat. There's more. There's more. Let's go. Hey, look, Captain, come on. Captain, wait, you saying, partner?
Hey, Capitan.
Capitan, come in. Capitan, boy, Captain Singh. Judy says, I don't know how people in Beetham could live in such filthy condition. All kinds of bacteria they're breathing, living on their bodies. Yet they vote in a wicked, spiteful, oppressive government. Oh God, oh God. Judy, boy, God. Judy says, wicked, spiteful, oppressive government, boy. Judy said, early angry, he born blank. So he taking out revenge on citizens. Highly welcome. What is that? Nina's. Judy says, our PNM is about tit for tat, buster for facts. Okay. Carice, welcome. Carice, Rowley. Oh, they're calling him Rowley, baby. Rowley can't stand for himself, so he won't stand for anyone else. Oh, God. Captain Singh say, vote PNM regardless. I like how Captain is at UNC. Tommy, we like Capitan too bad, though. We love us some Capitan in the village. Capitan is a staunch UNC, and he always playing a pro PNM thing. Capitan, you're good, man. You're real good. I ain't gonna lie. Judy says Mr. Johnny Abrams embarrassed Rowley bad. Huh? Eileen says in parliamentary plenty. that is yeah, KFC.
Prime Minister, I'm going to take the my girl by president. You know about it? I started was shit. Was shit. Yeah, boy, Gary Griffith in the money. See, yeah, he called close and he waiting for Gary Griffith, the lawyer.
Yeah.
The people already beat him down there. I went on the other day. I sat and saw water. I want to call Shaban. He know the problem going on the beat him down there. No? He never say, let us the PNM. We love the PNM. Like people like really born to, really born to suffer, right?
Yeah, we like it so, man. We like it so.
We like to suffer in silence, boy.
Yeah, we like it so. Yeah.
No matter what the PNM do, them still going back and vote the PNM, you know.
They like it so, man. They like it so.
See, and in the palace there, then it was to get born and thing coming on the ground. The start the campaign there, you know.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. UNC draw them out, boy. That Monday, that crime talk, draw them out, you know. Draw them out, boy.
Yeah, you see that crime talk, bring them out.
They draw them out. They draw them out. Yeah.
You know the thing, I'm like TikTok politics.
That is it. Reactionary politics. That is it. Yeah.
Well, I know tomorrow they ain't gonna add tomorrow 91.9. They're coming and play that hot. That's how wicked is, you know.
Yeah, man.
As the boss say, Ira George say, UNC coming and paying the money, and next man who coming and train back the UNC, I want the UNC paying them money, but I'm not bringing no ads for the boss.
Yeah.
They're not tracking. Yeah. Well, shit, doctor, listening, carrying out that program, man. Mr. Good night, and listen down and meet them down the other doctor, listening.
All right, man. Bless.
Yeah, love.
Yeah,
but Tommy, I wanted to sidetrack quickly, Tommy, you know there is no soca monarch in 2024?
We were talking about that last Tuesday.
But Tommy, I want to ask a question. If there was no soca monarch under Basdio Pandey or under Kamla Prasad Besessa, what the black PNM people will be saying?
The wicked.
Oh God! Tommy, you said that?
Yeah, I said the wicked. They don't like
they don't like black people, they're wicked. You see? Look what they're doing to black people. Yeah? Look what they're doing to black people. That is them people, the wicked. They don't like we. Eh? They call them all kind of names. All kind of names. But under a black prime minister, no soca monarch.
I rather make a chutney song and go in the chutney monarch.
Yeah, all them fellas and them fellas and them. All you make a chutney and go in the chutney now. Yeah. You would have hear them? They would have called all kind of names. They would have called Kamla Prasad Besessa and Basdio Pandey. Oh God, they don't like black people. They hate black people. All you see, they canceling. Yeah? Under a black prime minister, no soca monarch. A little black boy from the Beatum, a little Zessa fella might get a little. This might be his little opportunity to get a little NS. A little NS, Tommy. You know what I mean?
But didn't they start off by canceling Christmas by not giving back pay?
Tommy, so much thing happened, I don't even remember, to be honest with you. I can't remember all them things. You asked me to remember. I can't remember all them things. I started to get like them Trinidadians that having a 9-day wonder. You understand? I could only remember up to yesterday.
I thought they canceled Christmas first because they were supposed to get a back pay before Christmas. Then by the end of the year, then by the end of January.
Yeah, that is it.
So they canceled Christmas and they canceled Carnival too.
What do you mean? Yeah, KFC.
Watch it. You know, you and I private sector go to August to be a very, you know, post my MP there. You know, my MP. You don't make that kind of no. Watch it, you're about going with our gun there. They try to post you an MP there.
What you do? What you do?
You don't tell an MP. I don't want to be disturbed. Man.
You tell an MP that?
Yeah, I only that, so I take it every time.
I don't go and get that one again.
Yeah, I'm posing you an MP. Everybody watching him.
You losing it?
I don't tell you MP, don't take it. Yeah. I don't want no disturbance. Everybody watching the boss, right? The wickedest man, man.
Yeah, man.
What shit by him? Yeah, boy.
Yeah, man. Bless. Yeah, boy, Tommy, boy. No soca monarch, boy, Tommy, boy. If I have a little fella, I'm looking to get a little NS, Tommy, and I say I could have come a little third or a little fourth. You understand? I would have get a little small change in my pocket so I could make it through the year now. Or if I come in the top 3, I could go up the island and perform a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'll go make a little small piece. To take with that, boy.
Electric water.
You had to get, what is that Nadia song? The whole what the whole blinking basket.
Mm,
Something.
The
Oh God, Tommy boy, it's never ending, boy. Yeah, it's never ending, man. Never ending, boy. Oh God, never ending. Yeah. Oh God, you were, um, Captain Singh say, "A glad soca monarch there. I have to make sure UNC never bring that back." Tommy, oh, Captain, Captain. Cathy says, answer him. But it's the same NCC chairman Gypsy that was pumping millions into CPP, William Monroe Soca Monarch. So what happened now? No, I think William Monroe sell the rights, to Soca Monarch,
I thought last year Fair and them is who run it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He sold that rights. So once he sold that, once he sold that, Gypsy and Gypsy and well, Monroe go always get to do it because, as you say, yeah, maybe that was the partner. You understand, Tommy?
Mm-hmm.
So, but once Monroe sold the rights, that gone through. I wonder if I have Monroe number, boy. I used to have William Monroe number, Let me see if I have the number. I used to have William Monroe number. William Monroe. He used to be my friend, I used to be my friend, Tommy. William Monroe. Let me see Monroe.
You find a number for him?
Nah, I ain't find no number for him. I thought I used to have a number here in my phone. Anyway, Mean Gene say, can someone tell me why was the UNC given one term and the PNM given two?
Ask the voters, don't ask us. Maybe someone in
Don't
the
ask. Can somebody answer that question for Mean Gene? Can someone tell me why was the UNC given one term and the PNM was given two? As we say that, that same fella with the gene in his name, he sent me something, He sent me something. Yeah, Kathy.
Anson,
Yes.
good night again.
Yeah.
I
I
can't.
would like you to interview. I know you're a man and always love to give people feedback. Could I pass on two numbers to you or get in contact with them to see if they will do the interview with you?
No problem.
Two senior officers who are also head office of Government Police Station.
No problem.
I could get two numbers and pass them on to you because it will be very interesting for you to hear of
No problem.
the senior officers.
Yeah, send it for me.
And
Yeah.
since everyone is topic of Superman, I used to follow Superman. I used to encourage a lot of friends from the outside to come into Superman. Let me tell you something about Superman. I am one of the persons very pleased that my taxpayers' money is not going on in Superman anymore. Let me tell you why, Anson. Superman, when this a million one would have it in instruction, that's like a fiction, right? That's the movie channels now. You had a lot of youth used to come out to support young people from the community. Over the years, you have people like Bungie and all of them who come in. But so coming up during the years, when a million start to come in, it start to have politics involved in it. So you find out the Minister of Culture, right, would have politician, I'm calling it that name, politician involved in the decision making, right? Now listen, when it was Trinidad and Tobago Soca Monarch, you had Trinidadians and Tobagonians participating and winning. So you find if I come to winners and somebody enter, you find I find my puppy, and if somebody from Arena like Benjamin, everybody would have had a puppy coming out with a flag and this. But see how the kids are coming up. This is when they start to make it international and have people from outside coming in and getting automatic spot. So if you're winning Antigua, you automatically get a spot in Trinidad. And you have young upcoming young athletes who price, they get it wrong, they going back outside. They won't big up and thank Trinidadians for making them name, liking this song, playing this song. They go back to the country, and I could call two names, and I'm ashamed to say, Mr. Killer from Grenada never thanked Trinidad for making him win the Gizzy Soca Malak for the Soca Malak. They came Trinidad, they get prizes, they win, they go on outside, they get in contract internationally, they big up Grenada side. The next one is this fella from Barbados, who had sung a song, I can't remember his name, no, not Barbados, Kevin Little, from one of the small islands. His song was not playing in his country when he came in Trinidad. He got big up in Trinidad, he won. And when they left and went back to the country and they big up the island. They never give thanks to Trinidad. So why must my taxpayers' money, right, be automatically giving your automatic qualification to enter my super monarch, my groupie, my power, when nobody from other country in something money, my government, whether it's going to pay them, has to put the bill, has to give out how much millions at the time, right? So all of the come a million, come on with $1 million, well, and they say thanks to my country. I'd rather dead. If they want to bring back Soca Monarch, let it be Soca Monarch for Trinidad then alone. And if they win Soca Monarch twice, you're not supposed to enter. Fellow like Marshall and Ivan them, move out the way and let up young or coming artists get the opportunity to win Soca Monarch.
Thank you.
Until then, let Soca Monarch be dead.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you. Tommy, what says you?
I can't comment. After her, I can't comment. That's her opinion. All I have to say is that if it's international, get international sponsors and not government subvention.
But Tommy, I kind of understand what Kathy said. I would think that if it's a local competition, they should have a separate international Soca Monarch, separate from the local Soca Monarch. And they should try to get international sponsorship for that.
Correct.
As opposed to the government spending money on that. So we can have the regular Soca Monarch, which is for local artists. Yeah, let me take this one. Yes, UP.
Wall Street, good night to you again. And Uncle Tony, good night to you. Anderson, good night to you. Wall Street, you know what I had to say about this Soca Monarch? I remember when Kamala was given out, she had the prize for $2 million. And Marshall Montano was only winning it. I judge say they only given Marshall Montano it. But when the PNM come back in power, we go start to win this now. When the PNM come in power, Soca Monarch mash down, right down. But it's the black men and the African youths mostly that sing soca music. Mostly William Monroe sell the franchise to the people and them who just fry chicken. Them is not black people. William Monroe was plenty successful in running that for about 15 or 20 years straight, and
correct.
successful.
Correct.
But William Monroe did not put that franchise into a black man hand. He did not put that organization into a black man hand after you was tired of that and you sell it out. And after that, he opened up the Black Caucus, telling black people, let us come together. Let us come together just before the election. And PNM come in power. And the Black Caucus movement mash up just like how Soca Monarch.
Mash up like
But
chili,
all
baby.
those acts, just like Soca Monarch, after the PNM come in power. But all those big artists and them, the big man in the business, and all those big artists and them, that's seen for years government turning the back and soca monarch. You see soca chutney have it every year and that's giving out millions in price. They still getting funding from the government. But all these big soca artists and them sitting down and staying quiet and not telling the government, hey, this is we culture, this is we art form, this is we rhythm, and this is we rhyme, and this is we storytelling. That we go in and stage and singing. We put it in a rhythm and a rhyme and a storytelling and bringing it out in nice music for the people. And you only not giving we funding for that. We give Venezuela, as Dr. Rowley come in power, we give them over $50 million in US in food. You remember that Wall Street? We give Venezuela that. We give a toilet paper factory over $5 million to fix the business. But them is not black people. Them is not black people. But an art form and soca monarch, where the young boys and them spending $10,000 and $15,000 to put a song and a CD and to play on a stage. You not giving them funding. That's sad and that's sick, that's ugly, that's pathetic, Dr. Rowley and your government.
Listen to this song.
And you tonight the quarrel to people.
Yeah, listen to this song. Listen to this song we go play now. Listen to it. All right?
If you're looking for a donkey, if you're looking for a donkey, go chase village. If you're looking for a donkey tonight, go chase village. It have a lot of them talking. Thank you.
Oh God.
She's going to be singing Plight of My People. Make some noise for Lady Gypsy.
No plight of my people. Too much of one thing, good for nothing. Too much a good thing, never enough. I don't know why my black people cannot see. No party never care about we. Every election we so devoted. How we love up we PNM. As soon as election come and go, it's only problem after problem. How could we cope? Man lost the hope. I ain't seeing no solution. Every time PNM come in power, it takes a toll on black man. I don't want to sound like a racist, but this is what I can see. They just take care of the race, but they damn well know they have we. I want to ring me bell, wake up Eric Williams. Tell him the party found him PNM needed immediate attention. Ring me bell, wake up Mother Cornhawks. Tell she to cast a spell on we party. It's not what it used to be.
Tommy, we had to wake up Mother Cornhawks, boy. Tommy, you want to rejuvenate Mother Cornhawks? Oh God, Tommy, boy. You know we laughing, boy, but it's not really a laughing matter, you know, boy. You know, we laughing. Yeah? Yeah, but Tommy, the thing about it, I find, and I'm going to say this again, this RPNM government is a reactionary government. You mean, you in power, you allow the opposition to go and hold crime talks, and it's all over the place. And 3 days later, you come in now to hold some talks, all they do is buffing people. I don't get it, Tommy. Well, I do get it, but I don't know what is. But Tommy, here is the one before we go. Listen to this one. This is on Jamaica 12. Listen to this one, folks. Listen to this one.
Should Jamaica start importing workers? I'm Kalila Reynolds, financial journalist and educator based in Jamaica. So unemployment in Jamaica is at a historic low of 4.5%. And now some business people are complaining that there's a labor shortage. Specifically, they say they can't find skilled workers. This has prompted several business owners and even Prime Minister Andrew Holness to suggest importing workers to fill the gap. And to say this is a controversial topic is putting it lightly. Bringing in additional workers could take several different forms. It could be the government or businesses offering special incentives for individuals to move to Jamaica for work, either for the short or long term. Or it could be businesses with locations in other countries offering to relocate workers to Jamaica. Whatever form it takes, importing labor would mean foreign nationals coming to work in Jamaica. And it's easy to see why this is controversial, because despite the statistically low unemployment rate, it still feels like jobs are hard to get. And for those who do have jobs, just a little bit of money, now they want to go and bring foreigners to fill the gap. But the thing to remember is Jamaica's shortage is in skilled workers, especially in the construction, science, and technology industries. A labor shortage doesn't only affect the economy and companies' bottom lines, but there's also a human impact. It causes an increase in workload for existing employees. When a company doesn't have enough workers, existing employees are pressed to do more. It also brings up an issue that the BOJ governor raised a few months ago. With a labor shortage, employers tend to raise pay to try and attract new talent or keep their existing workers. But if salaries are increasing faster than what the economy is making, that's going to cause inflation, meaning the cost of living is going to go up even more. Importing workers to free up the labor market is one way to cut that issue off before it even starts. Now, another solution is to upskill our current labor market so that Jamaicans will be able to fill the gaps ourselves, right? Because if the issue is a lack of skilled workers, then give the unskilled workers a chance to level up. That keeps the jobs local and improves the quality of life for a lot of people, but that could take a while. So in the interim, don't be surprised if you start seeing foreign laborers in Jamaica soon, and that's the bottom line. What do you think? Should Jamaica import workers? Let me know in the comments. Comment newsletter for money news like this straight to your inbox. Let's get this money.
Let's get this money.
Well, let me tell all the gang members who are licking their lips, looking on at big fat contracts to come, none of that will happen here. I want to say it loud and clear. We have already started to work with the JDF and the JCF. This will be a military camp if it has to be. There will be no extortion here, no illegal activity here, no controlling of site here. None of this government funding spending here will go to fund criminals. That link must be cut. Taxpayers' money can't come here. And people have name and list who don't come to work, collect pay, and then use it to buy God. Cannot happen. Cannot happen. This mustn't help build gangs. So those who have that in their minds, stay far from here. We have learned our lessons. We have seen where many government projects and other private projects, the criminals have sought to take it over. Don't put your eye on this one. The anti-gang legislation, we are perfecting it, and we intend to use it. So if you get work on this project, you better turn up and work. Want to be clear about that. If it means that I have to put JDF and JCF around here, and any man coming in or coming out has to be checked, and the roster has to be kept outside by the JDF and the JCF about attendance for work, then it will be done. It is sad that I have to speak this way at such an important launch. But until we put these things in the open and treat with them as it should be treated, it will always be continuing. Our generation must break the cycle. We must break the cycle.
So me think I go work in Trinidad and Tobago? You hearing me? I think your mic might be muted.
Oh yeah, it was muted. Sorry. I'm saying I said something has to give. So something is better. Trying something is better than doing nothing.
Okay. All right.
What say you?
Um, you know, Tommy, the politicians is the one who has to have the testicular fortitude to do it, you know, because
Agree.
it's them who giving them contracts, you know. You understand? So I don't think they could do it. I don't think they have the testicular fortitude to it.
In Trinidad?
Yeah, I don't think that. I just don't know if they if they're serious about doing it. Because a lot of them have talked about it, but that never ever happened, right? They
Talk
have
is
talk. Yeah, talk is cheap. You can say that again. Real cheap. Yeah, I just I mean, let me let me play this again for you folks. This is the Prime Minister being fact checked. Let me play this again.
Crime and criminality in Jamaica. As a matter of fact, all the criminals they shift their operation from one place to another. So the state of emergency kept spreading from one place to another behind them. Today in Jamaica, they're pretty much experiencing the same thing that we are experiencing. An inordinately high level of violent crime, where the numbers early in the new year is almost like it was last year. Because what has been put at the criminals have not deterred them to the effect that we have yet seen any significant deterrence. But you have to bear in mind that this does not mean a uselessness of the security services. Because had they not been doing what they have been doing and getting some measure of success, the situation would have been far worse. It is bad enough that you have 33 murders in one country like that, and we have, 20 here already for the year? But ask yourself, had we not been on the job, pushing back at the criminal component of our nation, what would that number have been? So,
Fact check. On January 18, 2024, Prime Minister Rowley made a statement regarding the number of murders in Trinidad and Tobago, indicating that the count was 20. However, upon closer examination of official data, it has been revealed that the accurate figure for that date was, in fact, 30. This discrepancy highlights the importance of accurate information in public statements and underscores the need for precise data when addressing critical issues such as crime rates. PM Rowley need to stop lying to the population of the country.
Oh God, Tommy boy. So folks, Judy, Kathy, Captain Singh, Mean Gene, uh, Hailey, Carice, if you're still there, Bonnie Roberts, welcome if you're still there as well. Trinidad Margot, Caribbean Soul, JB Harper, if you're still there, Bizram, if you're still there, Renwick, Darren, Janice G, Nadia, if you joined us, Mira Princess Tong, and I think it's Anderson, if you're still there. Vidya from Orange, if you're still there. Put closing comments in each chat. So, Tommy, we have a prime minister who cannot keep his anger in check. Would that be accurate?
Well, all I have to say about that is that we were warned.
Yeah, boy. We were warned in truth, and we didn't take heed. Right?
We were warned. We didn't quite believe what we were being told.
And so what are you saying? We are paying for it today?
That's right. We have to pay the price today.
Oh boy, it ain't easy. It is not easy, but I still want to think, Tommy, that maybe, Tommy, just maybe, good things can still happen. You think?
Well, where there's life, there's hope.
Yeah.
You just have to hope that he comes around, and that's what it would take. You have
No. Tommy, I'm sorry to tell you, but he made a statement previously saying that he was 70 years of age, and he's not going to change now.
So what you see is what you get. So we're doomed.
There you go. What you see is what you get.
So then,
I mean, but at least he's honest though.
Honest.
You know,
20. Honest 20. That's honest.
Yeah, but at least the man is telling you what you see is what you get.
But
you don't think that's fair?
No, yeah, but anyway.
Tom, you're fumbling for words, but I know that's not normally like you.
I don't want to say the wrong thing. That's what I'm trying to save myself.
Or you're trying to be impeccable with your words.
Correct.
Oh, I think this
is not prepared to accept. That is what it was. We just were not prepared to accept that. And Mr. Speaker, you don't know the trouble I see. You don't know the trouble I see. I have had to live with that for 12 years. When you can't have your way, and when he cannot have his way, Mr. Speaker, his method is to bully. That's what it is. His method is to bully you. That is what I fought against. That is why his employment was terminated. Mr. Speaker, we do not tolerate bullying in the secondary school system. We're not tolerating bullying in the cabinet. We're not tolerating it. And if the member for Diego Martin West wishes a cabinet in which bullying is the order of the day, he's going to have to form that cabinet himself. It ain't going to happen in this one. It's not going to happen. He must learn to behave. I don't know if the member realizes it. I don't think the member realizes it. That when you carry on with hate that you have, it impairs your judgment. It impairs your judgment. That is what it does. And therefore your prescriptions are not straight.
Did she assure you of her innocence?
What do you think she told me? What we talked about? Her guilt? Are you implying that she told me yes, she was guilty of taking public money and I told her yes, is that what you're saying? Are you implying that she told me about her guilt and I covered it up? I am asking you a question. That question you just asked me, whether she pled her innocence, are you implying that she did otherwise and I covered it up?
Wow.
Tommy, I figured out what you wanted. I figured out what you were saying. So I find the tape for you.
Right.
You didn't want to say it, but I'll find it for you.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Nadia, good night.
Hey, Nadia, welcome.
Yeah. What? All right, folks, we're going to go for a quick station identification. Nadia, put closing comments in the chat. We're going to go for a quick station identification, and we'll be right back after this. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Trinity time and 6 to 9 p.m.
U.S. East Coast.
U.S. time. Cathy said Spanish built Besant Street Police Station. Who gave him that contract? Who gave him the water kicker hundreds of thousands to build a footpath and beat him? Well, Cathy, you know the answer. Yeah? um, Nadia said, no, Rowley, stop talking to people like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nadia, sorry, but it's too late for that. Too late
Nadia,
shall be the way.
Nadia, we were warned. We didn't listen. So we have to pay the price at this particular time. But nothing lasts forever. The longest prayer has amen.
All right. So, all right, my closing comment is, folks, we see you on Sunday. Hold on. Let me get my closing comment here. So my closing comment is, be careful what you tolerate. You're teaching people how to treat you. Be careful what you tolerate. You're teaching people how to treat you. From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. And remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. And before we go, right, Tommy, I just want to mention something. I had a discussion with a fella that has a Gene in his name. I don't remember his full name, but I think he's from Tobago. You know that fella, Tommy?
I'm guessing. I could guess.
Nah, don't guess. He have a Gene in his name. But he sent me a video about they're doing pigeon peas up in Diego Martin up in the hills.
Okay.
And they make all the things from pigeon peas. And there's also a lady in Tobago who makes many different products from dasheen.
Yes.
And I was suggesting to him that if the government could take like $1 million and invest in this type of project, you will have unemployment, and then you could have export. You could make pigeon peas wine, pigeon peas rum, all different things from pigeon peas, just the same way you could make it from dasheen. So the fella sent me something, he finally sent me something that make a little bit of sense. And he have a last name like the cricketer named Bernard. I don't know if you remember a first name of cricketer named Bernard. He used to play for Trinidad.
Yes.
I don't remember his name. Some kind of name he have.
Julian.
Yeah. So, closing comments, Tommy.
Life engenders life. Energy creates energy. It is by spending oneself that one becomes rich. These are the words of Sarah Bernhardt. Like I always say, you have to become the change you want to see. You, the man in the mirror. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, do not blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe. Till we see you again this Sunday, God willing.
Thank you. Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Appreciate that. Let's go to the Judy says, good night, Ansem and Tommy. Stay safe till next show. Yeah, see you guys on Sunday. Nadia says, blessed night, everyone. Stay safe and be careful outside here because COVID is back. Okay. Mean Jean says, closing comments. If we continue to live in the past, we don't have a present and we definitely don't have a future. Okay. All right. There you have it. All right. So we're going to go to the... what you want, Tommy?
The new lady gypsy.
All right. We will go with the new lady gypsy. That's another big one, you know.
Oh, yeah.
She ain't making it to the big yard with that, you know. You know that, right?
She's going to make it to WZYE yard. That's good enough.
Yeah. So we see she going to make it to WZYE yard. Folks, we are outside. Take care. See you guys on Sunday at 1 p.m. Later.
continue. Disrespect and arrogance, putting we through. You can't even take care of Trinidad. One cross Tobago playing you mad. You want me, nobody want to see you. Trying to tell Valley what to do. Mind your damn business. That's what Valley say. Mind your damn business. Is how you running this PHA. Mind your damn business. You have no say here in Tobago. Mind your damn business. Why take your goat, your sheep, leave and go? It's not we do like you. You're too damn fast. Mind your damn business, what Valley say. I will run Tobago my way. On the other hand, I have it out here. The one called Watson won't disappear. Saying I hijacked the THA. Me and the gang running it my way. Watson boy, you have no shame. If not me on video playing toe game. I's a decent man, you see. Respect my wife and my family. Mind your damn business. Watson, you eye too long. Mind your damn business. You and Rowley wearing the same crown. Mind your damn business. Why you make Tobago feel low? Mind your damn business. Everybody see where you had your toe. It's not we do like you. You're too damn fast. Mind your damn business, what Valley say. And you running this PHA. Why? Bacchanal. Rowley, Trinidad and Tobago too. Ask me to send this message to you. To sit down and macko the THA. Call the election right away. People dying all around the country. You playing golf, make yourself happy. You don't say who dead, they don't bother you. Money only what the hell you go put me through. Mind your damn business. Big award for you. Mind your damn business. Why they don't know the things they don't do. Mind your damn business. You Mr. Arrogance, you feel you have class. Mind your damn business. It's time drink, they go get rid of your ass. If not, we don't like you. You're too damn fast. Mind your damn business, what Valley say. Is that you running this PHA? Why? You ain't to stand up and talk to we. You ain't go take them chance with Valley. He is a no-nonsense man, you see. Trying to stabilize this country. But because it's Trinidad and Tobago, you tell yourself you gotta run both show.